What's up, y'all? It's me, Tyler, back with a quick video. I just had something on my mind and I just wanted to share it with y'all. I'm playing Tekken 8 on my PS5. Sometimes you just have to remind yourself of how far you've come with certain things that you may have struggled with in the past. Once you get over like the difficulty, it's like on to the next worry, and sometimes you forget, how strong you are and how you overcame certain shit. So I made a video maybe like last year talking about NoFap. And if you don't know what NoFap is, it is basically a community of people who struggle with pornography and or masturbation. And I never struggled with pornography, and I really never struggled with masturbation either. Masturbation was just a scapegoat for me for all the things that I was going through in life. Like I discovered like masturbating in like sixth grade. I'll never forget it. Yeah, whenever I was like really stressed out or it's like going through things, being bullied at school, like I would come home and like rub one out, and it has kind of helped me escape my problems. And it followed me all the way up into my adulthood. For me, I always told myself, well, like once I finally get to where I want to be in life, I won't even be doing it. Because when I'm actually living my life and having a good time, I'm not thinking about that. It's when I'm sitting around all day, having a very slow paced life, and a lot of things come into my mind, a lot of trauma that I have not healed from or even addressed yet. All these things come out, and then it's like, okay, I need to forget about this. Like the chick from Black Snake Moan. If you haven't seen that movie, go watch it. She would use like sex to kind of forget about her trauma. But this is not scripted, as you can tell. I really just came on here and was just like, let me just talk. Moral of the story is, I have been wanting to get into sea moss supplements for a while, and I started looking into them, and they started popping up more and more, like on my timeline and on like TikTok and all these places. And I was fortunate enough to get a collaboration. And I've talked about this before on my channel and on my content. This is sea moss, black seed oil, ashwagandha, and burdock root. And I'm not being paid to say this. It comes with 60 capsules and it's a multi-mineral, really good. I'm not even capping. I've been using this for about 3 months now. This is my second one. And when I tell you, I genuinely think that sea moss really gave me the strength that I needed to overcome basically NoFap. Because, like I said, when I wanted to rub one out, it was because I was under stress and just down bad emotionally and being overtaken by my low vibrational trauma. And so I would use rubbing one out as a scapegoat. And so I wanted to escape this shit, but I kept feeling like that. And I would try other things like working out and even like my other talents and like things I'm interested in, like being creative. I would get into yoga and all this shit. And it became a normal part of my life, which is why I still do these things. I'm a big believer in my body is my temple. But yeah, like if you're struggling with NoFap, just know that failing is a part of the process. Most of us are not going to stop cold turkey. And that's okay because you're human and it's a process. I'm not saying to find comfort in failing and to keep just giving in easily and telling yourself, well, I won't do it next time, because that's just not going to help. But don't beat yourself up if you fail 100 times. As long as you see progress within that time of failing, then you're good. Just keep going. I do suggest CMOS, me personally. It's a start. Like CMOS gives you energy, it helps your libido, it helps with high blood pressure, it just like uplifts your spirit. And it took a while to start working on me mentally and emotionally. I think it caught on to me physically pretty fast, but I'm finally starting to feel my spirit grow in a way. I know that might sound kind of crazy to some people, but and you could say, well, that's just your mind telling you that. I don't think so, because I do a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and nothing really worked, at least not for a while. And I also was afraid to speak on this because I didn't want to jinx myself, because the last NoFap video that I made, I literally like relapsed that night. But I really have the confidence to stand here now and not even worry about that. I'm just really proud of myself in so many ways. And I'm also proud of the way I'm taking care of myself too. I would have never thought that I'd be like this healthy person. And I really hope that I inspire and motivate you guys to want to take care of yourself as well. Maybe not as extreme as I do. It's okay to have fun and eat how you want to eat, whatever the case. If you have McDonald's in the morning and Chick-fil-A for lunch, have a salad that night. Just remember to do something healthy every day. I'm literally rambling. I just remember, like, tonight, I almost cracked. Because, first of all, y'all heard about Drake and his little flashing his wiener. I think it was yesterday. I went and found that video on Twitter because I was so curious. And I thought that was going to make me relapse. It didn't. It actually was the first video that popped up when I clicked on the X app. And that pretty much tells you the type of content that I follow on X. Just keep going. Just keep going. You can't let your trauma and whatever you're going through win. But I hope this video made sense. I'll talk to y'all later.